Welcome to another video. Today we're going to do our May favorites and Camilla is going to start.
Okay, so my first product is the Mamma Mia Omega Body Oil, which I've written about in a post a little while ago. It's incredible. It's actually the only product I've ever used that has made my skin feel continuously soft for like 2 days. It's designed to be used on damp, not dry skin, so I get out of the shower and kind of just pat myself dry and then I massage this into my skin, and it just leaves you feeling really soft, really supple. It smells delicious. It's got no nasties in it. The only downside for me is the price point. It's 400 Rand, which I think for 150 mils it's a lot. I mean,
but that Nuke's body oil is expensive as well.
It is.
That's like
it is.
so
Anyway,
nice.
this is lovely. So I love that. My next product, which I've also written about and I'm actually wearing at the moment, is the Givenchy Hydro Sparkling Magic Lip and Cheek Tint. It's incredible in that it's stopped my lips flaking during this transition autumny period where usually nothing can stop my lips from flaking off. It's also a really nice sheer pink, and as you apply it to your lips it brings out the natural colour and makes them just look beautiful. So love that one. My next favourite is the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. I used this in my last tutorial, and in that tutorial I said that I was slightly underwhelmed by it to start with, and I stand by what I said, but I've started using it more and more and now I really do adore it. I think it's a really great foundation. I think my expectations were just so high based on all the reviews and videos that I'd seen. It's just a lovely kind of dewy finish. I think the shade I got is a little bit too dark for me. I got 180, which is medium beige. I should have gone for something a bit lighter, but this was the lightest shade that they had at Clicks, so it was just luck of the draw. It goes on beautifully. It's got great staying power and it just makes you look, yeah, it's not heavy or cakey, which I really like, so that's a great one as well. My other favourite is one that I've actually rediscovered. I bought this when I went to London last year, and it's a Tom Ford cream eyeshadow in the colour Spice. I'm actually wearing it at the moment. I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop for the past couple of days, weeks. It's a lovely kind of creamy consistency. It's got quite a lot of gold in it. I was saying to Julia, I think the dupe would be this MAC paint pot in Constructivist. I don't know if you can really see the colour there. This is a lot more bronzy, whereas that's got more of a light gold shot through it, but it goes on quite sheer, but you can build it and it just looks really beautiful and it stays put all day.
You said that one was creamier than
this. Yeah, this is much creamier than Constructivist, whereas
you can get Tom Ford at Edgar's, but only in Santon, hey?
I think so. You can only get the perfumes down here that I've seen.
Please bring them to Cape Town because
be nice.
I need more Tom Ford lipsticks.
And my last favourite is these little Ecotools brushes. So nifty. Let me just cover them around there. So you can see it comes in this little set. It's really cute. It's got 5 brushes. I did a post about this and I've just been really enjoying using them because my MAC brushes are all a bit old and tattered at the moment, and they are expensive, and I didn't really feel like having to spend a huge amount of money on new brushes, and these are such good value. And you know, they're all organic, well not organic, but they're made out of bamboo. They've got synthetic brush hairs. They're lovely and soft, but I often find with really soft bristles that they actually don't do anything. They don't pick up any product and they don't blend properly, whereas these really do, and they are fantastic. Loving those.
And how much is that set?
I think it was about 170 Rand.
So cheap.
I know. So yeah, those are my favourites for the month.
Cool. I've got 6 favourites because I couldn't stop at 5. The first one is this hyaluron, which you can now get in South Africa, which is amazing because they recently launched a product called Nano Blur, which is made by the same company called Indeed Labs. And I read they weren't bringing hyaluron in, and then we went into Clicks in Canal Walk and there it was. This is a bottle I bought overseas, but it is really, really good. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, which traps moisture in your skin and obviously makes your moisturizer a lot more effective. My skin's relatively oily at the moment, but I have this random spot, this like patch here, which is kind of hormonal and where I tend to get spots, but also where I get dry. Don't know why that's part of my skin that does it, but this is really great because I actually don't put it all over my face. It goes on before moisturizer and after cleansing and toning. I just put it here and it has stopped the flaking completely and changed that area of my skin, and I love that. I think it's incredible. I can highly recommend it. It's really good if you have dry skin.
How much is it here?
I think it's like 300 Rand.
Oh,
okay.
It's £19.
Is it? Yeah, so it's relatively similar price actually. Speaking of dry skin, I've really been struggling with my lips at the moment because of the cold weather, and I always get them very, very dry, especially on my bottom lip kind of cracking. And I've had this Lush Mint Juleps lip scrub for a really long time. It smells like mint magnums. Oh my god, I just want to lick it. God, it's delicious. You can actually eat it. I mean, don't eat it, but it is edible. Like if you put it on your lips and do the little scrubby, then you can kind of lick it off. Someone I saw on another YouTube video said that they don't like the idea of licking it off because it's like licking off all the dry skin you just scrubbed off. So ever since then, I can't lick it off. I have to like wipe it off. I know, it's kind of a bit gross. Anyway, it smells amazing. It works like a dream. So basically it's an exfoliator. What I do is before I brush my teeth at night, I scrub it all over my lips, and like often in the morning as well actually, and then I put a really good then I brush my teeth and I put a really good lip balm over the top, and that is amazing stuff. I really like that. This is Chanel. It's got a new name. Soleil Tan de Chanel. It used to be called Bronze Universal. I stole this from Camilla, and I'm probably not going to give it back. It's a cream bronzer, and it's a little bit on the orange side. So if you're fair, it's not the best thing in the world. And actually, when I first put it on, I used it to contour, and I'm wearing it today. It actually is a little bit orange, but it blends out to be quite a neutral brown. So I really like that for contouring, and I use a expert face brush from Real Techniques to put it on. And it looks really natural. It gives a little bit of shape to my face, and I really like it. Bourjois have brought out a product in the UK, which I'm hoping is going to come here. They've got a bronzing primer, they call it, which is very, very similar to that, but a slightly different texture, but the whole sort of same concept. And they've also got like what they're calling a bronzing BB cream, which is kind of a more liquidy version of that. So I'm hoping they bring that here, and that would be obviously a much cheaper dupe for the Chanel version. I've been really enjoying this Mamma Mia Clean Slate foaming cleanser. My favorite thing about this cleanser is it doesn't contain SLS. So if you saw your post recently about SLS, it's basically sodium lauryl sulfate, and it's very drying, and it's actually really not good for your skin. And pretty much everything that has a foaming property in terms of like stuff you wash, toothpaste, shampoo, stuff you wash your dishes with has SLS in it, and it's just not very good for you. So I love that this doesn't contain that, and it does gently foam. I use it with my Clarisonic, and it's very gentle, and I love anything with aloe in. My skin tends to really like aloe-based products, and I just think it's a very, very, very good cleanser. Then I've got this sleek luminous pressed powder. I've got the shade, it is not saying, it's under it's underneath the thing. I think it's light or something like that, because it does come in a few different colors. Show you there. It's a very finely milled powder, and like I said, my skin's a little bit oily at the moment, and I've been using it to kind of block down my face. What I like about it is it's got a little bit of, like, I'm going to say shimmer in it, but you don't see it on the skin. Like if I swatch it, you can't see the shimmer at all. But what it just does is it keeps your skin looking dewy and not kind of flat, just, you know, because I want to have my skin matte, but I don't want it to lose its kind of youthfulness completely. And that's what I like about that powder. Sleek were recently brought into the country by Foschini, A+ to you, because Sleek is absolutely amazing.
It is.
They do amazing eyeshadows. I've got the powder, they've got great contour products, highlighters, they make stunning stuff. So next time you're in Foschini, go and check it out. Their eyeshadow palettes are incredible. I think you get like 12 in a palette, and they're 100 rand. It's insane. My last favorite is a matte lipstick, which I bought a little while ago, but I've been wearing religiously now that the weather's gotten a little bit colder. It's called Syrup. I don't know if you can see the color there. It's kind of, it looks quite purple on camera, which I know I've said before, but it's kind of a your lips but better shade for me anyway. And it's very, very creamy. It's, did I say it was called Syrup?
I think so.
Okay, it's called Syrup. And it's a luster finish, so it's very creamy. It's very, very easy to wear. It's super comfortable. Like I don't need to put lip balm on underneath it. I can just put it straight on from the bullet. And it's such a great, like, everyday color. I often pair it with like a brownie pink blush and a neutral eye, and it's great for kind of running around, and they smell delicious.
Makes your lips look nice. I would totally smooch you.
Totally would as well. Okay, that's it for favorites. Till next month. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in end of June.
Oh my god. Alright, bye!